load into this, and I will start it. Woo! So, like, you can start it now, I guess. If, I don't know how that works exactly, but as soon as yeah, pretty much, I guess. And I'm on Do Not Disturb, so I can't actually check the chat, but, fine, I guess. So, yeah. Ooh. So, yeah, hopefully this is, let me just, real fast. I don't know why this is like this. This is not something I want. Oh well, I'll just put that over there. Whatever. So yeah, this is Monument Valley 1. It's a puzzle game. I forgot to do the fuck. That's a problem. I forgot to split, but whatever, that's fine. Who cares? I don't care. It doesn't really matter. So this is puzzle game. Nope, that's not what I wanted. About optical illusions, and it's that's pretty good music. There's not a whole lot in terms of like skips, I guess, but there's like cutscenes where like blocks and like parts of the level are moving, and you can, if you tap fast enough right before it happens, you can like move during the cutscene, so you can sort of like skip, I guess. I don't know. It's cool. It's like a, I don't know. It's a chill game. And yeah. So right now there's like 10 main game chapters, and then 8 DLC chapters, and then 1 more DLC chapter. It's by itself. Yeah. The 8 DLC chapters. I actually started running this game because that one like didn't have any runs, and I was like, well, I'll put something on the leaderboard, you know? This is one of the few times where you can't tap during the cutscene for whatever reason. Some parts of the game just like don't let you, but then most do, so it's like really weird, I don't know. Interesting. Then there's like parts where you're gonna talk to this guy about stuff, and it's just like a thing, I don't know. Part of the story, I guess. The minimal story that there is. Anyway. But we can skip past it, so it's all good. Why are we here? That's a good question. Good question. So yeah, I'm not really good at commentary because I haven't really ever had to do that. Like, that's not the correct thing I meant to do. I haven't really, I guess, fully commentated over Run while running it. I mean, this game isn't too... That's not what I meant to do. Not too bad, I guess. Not bad. A little sad that my first one's off, but whatever. I'm probably gonna run this again, anyway. And if I do run this, I'll have a run for every category in the game, so that's nice. I guess. I don't know. I just don't really need my phone plugged in, but, nah. Whatever. Boosh. Boosh. I also can't, I don't think I can really see chat so much. Like on my phone. I think there's like a way to with the recorder, but I'm sure someone will message me if something breaks, anyway. But it should be good. I usually don't have a problem with like streaming or whatever. I think this is like one of the first, or the first level where you like walk on the side of things. Pretty neat. What's cool here is you can move this like as soon as it starts doing this. Or as it starts like moving down, so it saves a little bit of time than just like waiting, I guess. Ooh, there's people home in my house. Hopefully they're not talking to me because it's gonna be too loud. So if you hear some background noise, that's because I don't live alone. Should be fine though, I think. I also like this level. It has a very nice like aesthetic. It's like watery and pink. I like it. I mean, I like all levels in this game, I guess. It's not the thing to do. Still good. Nice. Cool. Cool. I can move this while that's moving to save a little bit of time. It's pretty good. You also can touch the crows when they caw, which is pretty neat, I think. Caw! Caw. I like the crows, they're cute. They kind of get in the way, but nah. Yay! Completed it. Woo. Number 5, halfway through the, I guess, halfway through to the halfway point of, I don't know, 10 chapters anyway. Okay. Don't want to get stopped by the crows, it makes you lose time. Nice. It's a good cycle. Otherwise you have to wait a really long time, that's kind of annoying. Yes. Ooh, got it. Nice. If you missed that, it's kind of annoying, but I didn't miss it, so all was good. And sometimes, if you climb back up the ladder and the crow's walking, you can like clip like halfway into the crow. It's like really weird. So the parts, this is one of those parts where you can't move while it's going through the cutscene for whatever reason. I guess because it's long, I don't know. But the points of ground with the little, the part that you touch to move it, like this part I'm standing on, you can move, but not when you're standing on it. But the parts that have like dots, you can move those while you're standing on them. It's like, make it just more tricky, I guess. Oh, now I gotta wait for him to walk all the way back. Moving objects in this game is a little finicky because if you don't get it exactly lined up, or like you're holding on it while they're walking on it, they won't walk on it, so it's like, kind of makes it slow. I should, hold on. Okay, can I get this here? Not actually that hard to do, but ah, just barely. Nice. Hold on real fast. Okay. Turned on my fan a little bit, or my heater, so there's a little background noise. So there's not too much background noise of people, I guess. That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. All good, all good. Should be good. Okay, all good. This part is pretty, it's very neat. Oops, it's the wrong way. I like how this game does it with perspective. And like how you have to turn things around and like find a way that you didn't think like something would work, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, that works, that's pretty cool. It's a good game to watch people play for like the first time. There we go, that's good. And that's correct. That's not the right way I meant to do that. So. All good. Still good time anyway. Normally I like do it the other way, but it's working, so that's good. Okay, I was gonna turn on Do Not Disturb just in case anyone messages me, because that would be annoying. This is when we meet the totem, which is a pretty cool guy thing. He's cute. It's all like yellow and blue. Helps you move. It's like an extra, I don't know, level gimmick, I guess is the word. You stand on him and he like moves you to higher doors. That's cool. Sound okay, good. See, if you move things back, then that makes it a little bit faster. Pro tips. It's pretty cool. I don't really know what to commentate else because like I don't have much to say really during this game, I guess. It's kind of just slow, I guess. Which is interesting that I enjoy running this game because like I'm not really usually a huge fan of like puzzle games. Or games, or like speedrunning games with like cutscenes in them. That was loud. But I like this game. It's very, like, not very intense. This. So you have to step on both of these two buttons in the middle. And if you step on this one right next to the character, it'll make a cutscene that you can't skip, but if you tap this one, you'll keep walking through the cutscene for whatever reason, and it saves a little bit of time, which is pretty cool. Which I found out and was like, ooh, nice time save. Pretty cool. Also, allegedly this game might come to Switch apparently, so that's cool. But they said you might have to hold it vertically, which I don't know how that works, but neat, I guess. Anyway. And sometimes when I'm like dragging the objects, they like move more than I wanted to. Because it's like, the way the game deals with it is like really weird. That's good. Wait, that's not correct. There we go. Doing things wrong a little bit. All good. This is chapter 6 and the cutscene, and it's a lot longer than the other cutscenes in the game, which is why I opted to make the time for chapters, like individual chapters, to end when you reach the like circular platform before you pull the thing out of your hat, because that way it's consistent with like the chapters that have long cutscenes at the end. This cutscene's so sad. I cry every time. I really liked how the water looks though, it's cool. No, my totem friend, we just have you. I know you were gone. Oof. I cry every time. Seven is 3. This chapter with the crows. Can I get this? I did not get this. It's okay. Do 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 do. Oops, that's not there. I like the chapter though. It's really has some pretty good music in it. It's very lengthy though, because you gotta wait for this dude to like do all the buttons and stuff. It's not too bad though. I guess it actually saves time, doesn't it? Today I learned. Neat. Oh, leaving the Thursday's time, does it? Right. Gotta try and remember that. This is like one of the first things I like genuinely got stuck on, because if you like move away from this, the crow like tries to get you and steps on the button, which moves so you can't go through the door. But it's like you just move the thing up, it's like super easy. Now this one you can actually skip, which is nice. The dialogue, that is. This one's also pretty cool with this perspective. Because like, that's not right. Because like stuff isn't technically touching, but like it touches, it's like super neat. It's pretty neat. I wonder how they made this game. And these stairs are pretty cool too. Quality commentary. Stairs are neat. Nice. Wouldn't it be funny if I got a world record on stream? For like, I doubt it though. The current time for the main game like first 10 chapters is like 27 minutes. Which is like actually pretty good. My best time's like 29. It's like 3rd place, barely almost 2nd place. Could improve them. This, no, that's not. This first. This level is like really creative with its like I guess medium. It's like you open a box, there's all these different like rooms. It's really cool. And it has nice, like, little jingles and music in it. It's cool. And I really like the like ambient music in this level. It's like super, I don't know if like spooky is the right word. It's like ominous kind of. It's pretty cool. What's nice about this game though is you can like tap doors. Like you can go through things slightly before they're like loaded for you to go into them, if that makes sense. Like while something's still moving. Can you work these things? Something's going faster, a bit easier. I can't get up, cat. Someone will not let you in my room. I hear you though. I hear you. For instance, like right here, you can do that before you move. And then it folds back in, which is pretty cool. I don't know, I just really like, it's like the puzzles are challenging. I hear you, cat. Jeez. There we go. Come on, cat. Jeez. Just gotta let my cat in my room so it's not like loud. It isn't a live event without something to interrupt you, am I right? All good. All good. Hi. I also like this chapter, is like, it has a pretty good, it's like the, maybe, no. I don't think it's one of the longest chapters, but it feels long. It's like a lot to do in it. But it's, again, very pretty. That's there. The totem friend, he's back, yay! He is not gone. This is also one of the one of the second places I got like really stuck on. But once you know how to do it, it's not actually that hard, wow. Which is pretty cool. That's not right. What am I doing? Don't mind me, just making mistakes. All good. All good. I also like the music in this chapter too. And the colors are really nice. I mean, the colors are nice in like all of this game, but I don't know. I guess it just stuck out to me in this chapter. I guess. Nice. Well, I'm not gonna get world record, but that's okay. Still a good time. Anyway, for the first half, I guess. This part is called foreshadowing, I guess. And it is weird that they included it there, but I don't know. Also, a dialogue you can skip past, which is always nice. A lot of stairs in this level, though. Ouch. Ow. Chill. Cat, jeez. This part's a little lengthy, but almost done with chapter 9. Also, what's cool is you can still tap during that part right there before it moves, which saves like tiniest amount of time, I guess. On to chapter 10, finally. This one's also like pretty good in terms of what's the word? Creativity, I guess. In terms of like using perspective, and it's pretty cool. I like it. Also has some pretty cool music too. Work, please. Okay. Opens the door, saves a little time. Do that beforehand. And then doing that walking before he moves saves a little time too. And then you can also, if you tap correctly, you can, well, that didn't work, but you can tap through the door before it starts moving slowly. I didn't get it that time, but that's fine. Not too bad of a time. Well, whatever that noise is, it is loud. Sorry for that. People in the house are doing things. That's okay. I also like this one. I originally didn't really like this chapter because I found it like too hard, but what is that? Oh, I think that's like a car or something. Someone's playing this. Okay, it's loud. And sadly, not much I can do about that, so could be worse. Oh boy. Okay, and then you go this way. People in this house are very loud. So good. What am I doing? That's not the right way. Jeez. What is the right way? Oh, jeez. Silly me making mistakes. Oh, good. And I set up the arrangement for the end of this chapter. Orientation, I mean, for a certain way. I also like this one. It's like pretty... That's not right. You have to like move it back and forth. It's pretty cool. Wow. People could be any louder. I swear. Okay, it's fine. But that's one of the times where it stops you from moving once you get on the button for like a little bit of time. You also can move for a little bit right there before it starts moving. It's pretty cool. Okay. There's... And then go this way. Nope, this. There. Cool. Well, 30... Well, first 10 chapters are done at least, so it's halfway through the run, I guess. Not bad. I mean, 30 is kind of bad, but no. It's not like a 40 or anything, I guess. Don't know if I should watch this end cutscene or not. It's not really part of the run, I guess. I mean, I don't technically have to, I guess. But that's okay. I can just get past it. It's not really part of the run. I don't want this run to be longer than it has to be anyway. So. And that cutscene's like 2 minutes long, so there, well, it's kind of long, so I want to not have to. So now we're gonna play these 8 chapters, which are personally my favorite, and the reason I started writing the game, as I said. It's like the same style of gameplay, but it's like different a little bit, I guess. I don't know. This this, like, second, but 8 chapters utilizes, Totem a lot more, which I think is, like, not used very much in the main, like, game. And, I don't know, I find it offers a, like, nice change versus just, like, the normal gameplay, I guess. There is the totem, yay! Rises from the lava for some reason. Going up. This is also one of those parts where you can move things before they start moving to, like, line it up better. Please don't do that, okay. It's very loud. Nice, perfect. Also another part that uses the perspective pretty well, I think, I'd say. Nice. A good time on this chapter first chapter is like a 3, like about a 3-minute-ish, or a little bit sub 3. Because I'm using like whole splits, I can't tell the actual time, but I'm good. Ooh. Little top screen. Cool. I don't actually have a reason, or have a, like, it's not really necessary to have the numbers, like 1 through 10 or whatever through the splits, but that's like low-key, just for me to remember what chapter I'm on, because sometimes I forget. It'll be funny. I am a very huge fan of this chapter. It's not really hard or anything, it's like, I really like the way it does perspective, and it's like, it's just like really pretty. With like how it does like reflections and stuff. Has nice colors. It's pretty cool. This whole game is pretty, but I don't know, this game is just like, it's so pretty. I like it. I always turn it the wrong way, every time. So good. And I like how it like spins around a level and like uses it twice. It's pretty cool. There we go. And the walkways are like spun around halfway. It's also pretty cool, I think. This is also like one of the ones I was stuck on when I first played it. Just because the solution is like not super obvious. At first. Oh, interesting. Oh, good to know that actually says all the time. This solution is also like super weird. And like I don't remember if I watched someone else beat this. I think I did for like a large portion of the game, but part of it I had to figure out and it was kind of tricky. This part is also very pretty too. The way it like does, it's like a reflection, but then you're on top of the water. I don't know, I just love this game. It's so pretty. It's just like, oh, I love like art stuff. This game is really good for that. Nice. This chapter also has very good music in it. Even if just like just a little bit. Ooh. Also uses the crow in like a pretty cool, like creative way. See, like, even though that's technically not all the way down, the crow walked on it, but then this one isn't all the way, and then, like, it didn't walk on it, so, like, really weird. It's weird sometimes. This is both music, and you can move this thing in the background here. This yellow thing, up and down. Which moving it up, it doesn't really save time, but I guess it's sort of faster than moving it when you're in that section, I guess. I'm not sure. And that is called moving save time. Because you can move like while the crow is walking into the button, so it saves a little bit of time. It's pretty neat. This game just has a lot of little like things like that, where it's like you move things during a cutscene or whatever, so it saves time. It's pretty neat. Also, the crows can't walk downstairs, so convenient for us. There is a lot of stairs, I would say. And inconvenient, the crow is very slow to walk, but that's fine. I did not get that first. That's okay. Oh, I didn't get that either. That's okay. Oh, that's not right. Making wrong decisions. So good. Sometimes I just forget stuff and it happens. You can also move that down so that the stairs move during this cutscene here. Which I guess doesn't really save time, but the cutscene's like mandatory to get to the next part of the level to move the screen down. So I guess technically it saves a little bit of time. I just do it because it's faster, I don't know. Crow up. Getting that out before the crow gets there lets you do this first. Like the first opportunity you get. So you don't have to like wait for the crow to walk all the way back, which is nice. Got back my hat so I can finish the level. This is also one I would consider pretty creative in terms of using water. And the colors in this level are really nice. Has a nice, like, orange to gray to a little bit of blue ratio, I guess. And brown. What's also nice about this game is, like, I could be in this complete perspective and I wouldn't have to, like, turn around the whole time to see what I'm looking at necessarily. So it's like, it only needs to be you only need to turn stuff as much as you need to. Which is pretty cool. My voice is, like, getting weird, I don't know why. Ooh. Ooh, that's not right. if you touch here, you can skip a bunch of the waiting time with your walking while waiting for the door. It's like it saves time, I guess, technically. Also, I recently found if you do this part before you touch the button on the top, then it's a little bit faster. Because it lets you, I guess, one cycle it is the term. Because this like turns the water on and moves this. Never mind, it didn't want me to. Well, usually you can get that first try, but that time it was like, just kidding. So, that happens. But there is a way to do that, so that you don't have to wait for it to go all the way, like the whole rotation, to let you get on the thing. That's okay. This is also a chapter I very much enjoy for its color scheme. It's very pretty. It's not a very long chapter either, but very nice usage of green and gray, I think, I would say. Very pretty. This game is almost sort of interesting in like the specific things that you can move during its cutscene and certain things like you can't. It's really weird. It's not like random, but it's like, I wonder why for certain things, I guess. You can also tap there. That's not what I meant to tap. No. Oops. Got in the way. You can tap that so you walk a little bit faster. Like during save time. Okay. Walking during cutscenes is as much as you can, or like while things are moving, is important in this game. Because of time and stuff. Another good use of perspective. It's not what I meant to do. So. Nice. And I also like how this game does like water effects and like just like its effects and its like, I guess, art style. It's like really nice. Very nice colors and stuff. Also this part, oof. It just gets obliterated. It's like, oh my god. Oh man. That part's always great to watch with people who haven't, to watch like with people who haven't played the game, because they always get like super, like, oh my god, what the, during that point. Only 3 more chapters of this Done one more chapter of that, and then I'm done. So pretty close to the end. Well, pretty close, I guess. Mostly close. I also like the way how this reuses the same object twice. It's pretty cool. Also, never noticed that little ball on top left, on the left there. Neat. I also like. I feel like this level also is like uses perspective the best in this game mostly, like more or less, like pretty much one of the best. With how it has you like walking on one side and the other side of like the same plane, I guess. Not plane, but like the same area twice in a different way, if that makes sense. Like this part, which is pretty cool. Very creative. Let's see. This place also like messes with my head. It's like, oof. I want to see how this game looks. Like how this was made. It's really cool. Also a part where you can't move during a cutscene, but eh. Okay. 3 more chapters left. Hopefully my audio sounded fine. This one also has a longer cutscene than the rest for some reason. Which is weird. But, I don't know. When you first play these 8 chapters of Forgotten Shores, you only get 7, but then you have to beat the 7th to unlock the 8th. Which is cool. Fun fact, oubliette, or I don't know how to say that word, but the definition of the word is something about like a trapdoor in a ceiling, or something like that. Which is accurate to this. You're going through a hole in the ceiling, I guess. A lot of the naming in this game is actually pretty cool. Like definition-wise. It's also another very creative level, like with the box. In terms of being like a bunch of rooms, you have to like find your way through and stuff. You just pull down the right one before you do the left. Lets you walk a little bit. So it saves a little bit of time for when you're doing the other one, I guess. Which is interesting. It's not right. There we go. I also find this part to be really cool with how it like uses like the same stationary thing throughout all the levels. It's pretty cool. You also can move during this cutscene, but it's like, I think it's just like, yeah, it's just like super precise. And you'll want to tap higher than the stairs, obviously, but anything's good anyway. This, yeah, they're perfect. Got it. Oop. That didn't. What is going on here? Okay, I guess I did it too much and I did it wrong. That's weird. Interesting. Okay, 2 left. Ooh, I might actually be under the time I estimated. Nice. Cool. Hopefully. I don't remember actually how long this chapter is. It's like kind of long, but... No, not very long, but... The last chapter after this is like 5 minutes at minimum, so... Well, 4:55. This chapter also has a really nice use of color. And a pretty nice puzzle in terms of like what you have to do. Pretty cool. I also never noticed her head rolls around when you spin stuff. That's pretty cool. A lot of little stuff you don't notice. This chapter sort of is about like putting the totem back together. I think it's pretty creative. And like neat. Because it has like a super nice... it's like creative for like puzzling, I guess. Well, well, hold on. I did that wrong. What am I doing? It's only at the end I make so many mistakes. Oh man. Jeez. Forgive me. I haven't played this chapter in a while. To be fair. All good. Easy fix. Hopefully. Yes, okay. They're not completely off screen, so... all is not lost. I also like this part with how it uses like. I just really like the level design in this game, and like this chapter. If it's gonna work, thank you. Thank you. Can you work, please? Cool. A little finicky, kind of annoying. That's. There we go, jeez. Look at that, an hour. Cool. And also moving these pieces is like super, it's kind of janky. Because of how you have to like drag it. It's like, I don't know, this game's weird. If I... Okay. This is also a pretty long cutscene, but... I also like this reveal, it's pretty cool. It's like super cute. I'm like, hey! He's back. Yes. Can I move, please? Thank you. Almost done with this run. About 6 minutes, or so? Yay! And here's some credits. Today would be nice. I could skip this. Okay, one more thing left. And then I will be done. That's not what I meant to do there. There we go. This is yet another DLC. It's pretty short, has a lot of like cutscenes in it, but it's not too bad. And because it's short, it's like sort of painful to run because it's like one mistake and you like lose all time. It's not a game you can really make up time on that well unless you like have a run beforehand that was not very good. I guess technically. But I still find the creativity and the design in this to be pretty good. Getting to this in a normal run at like about a little under a minute is like usually pretty good time. Okay. This is also one of the ones that I got stuck on when I first played it, but I played it a couple times, it's not too bad. Most of the parts of this, like puzzles in this, you can get done in about like, you aim to get done like under a minute. First one, second one's like, well, like a couple seconds. Third one, you aim to do it in like under a minute. You can do it. I don't remember what the actual time is, but. There's also another puzzle that I find to be very nice in its creativity. It's pretty cool. Kind of slow because you're just walking, but that's cool. Okay, the last puzzle. It stops being janky. That would be nice. This was one that I struggled with. My voice, jeez. One that I struggled with quite a lot, this last puzzle, when I first played it. So you have to do like this set of movements specifically to do it in the correct... No, that's not right. To get it so it lines up right. So you have to have the curvy piece there so you can climb up the ladder and get over here and like... Get over here and get this way. It's just like all specific so that it, you get the right orientation for like the blocks and stuff. Sometimes it lets you tap there so you can move on the stairs without actually like facing the stairs. But it doesn't always work, it's like really weird. This game's just kind of finicky sometimes. Getting out of this door in a normal run at like under like 4:12, 4:13 is a good runtime, I would say. Having to watch this cutscene's a little nerve-wracking, like, oh, am I gonna make it? Because you don't know if you have enough time. Nice. 108, 63. Cool. Not bad. That was cool. That was fun. Neat. Well, that's all of Monument Valley 1, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Thanks to the mobile speedrunning, people, community, I guess, for letting me show off this game that I think is very cool to y'all. Yeah, I don't have much else to share, so... Cool. Nice.